one of the most aggressive, like we saw Oregon. These guys play a matchup zone all the time.
And here is Trey Mitchell on cue, back in the starting lineup. Kentucky coming off a loss in the SEC quarterfinals to Texas A&M when they gave up 97 points. That three is good for Cole.
That time Townsend kicked it out.
Reeves baseline reverse lay-in, and that is pretty. Oakland is 1 for 13 to open up the game. Rocket Watts connects. Tough pass there, but it's fielded by Neva Larua. His step back doesn't go. Tipped alive to Cole. He goes up with it and misses. Already 7 offensive rebounds for the Golden Grizzlies in this game. Reeves takes a bump, count it, and the foul.
Beat a matchup zone is to push it up so they can't get matched up quickly enough. And that's what Kentucky did there. Antonio Reeves is able to finish.
Here's Gohlke again, putting up a three and hitting. Looking for a foul as well. Doesn't get one of the year.
No, that's not a foul.
Gillingham to Ivisic. Great pass to Fierro.
10 for 15, everything was a three. Great pass by Ivisic there.
Great ball movement on that possession. Gohlke, here he is again, putting up a three.
Oh my goodness. He thought he got fouled again. But here's Gohlke. And that might have been a foul. John Calipari does not like what's going on.
Fierro, a great dish, and Reeves connects.
And interesting, they start this in a 1-3-1, but you can't leave that spot that open.
Ivisic tips it in off the miss from DJ Wagner. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Gohlke. Wagner is right on him. He bounces it to Townsend. Shot clock winding down. Townsend goes up and scores.
Hey, this kid had 38 points in the Horizon League final.
Shot clock's at 5. Wagner puts up a three. A scramble on the ground, and the Golden Grizzlies come away with it. Here's Gohlke. That's a deep three. It's good! 12 points already.
Well, how about these guys? They're 5 for 12 from the three-point line already, but let them drive, let them do what they want. Just stay on him, face guard him, don't help. Now there's a good switch by Wagner.
Here he is again.
Oh boy! Some tough, this one here in the corner. Half of a fadeaway.
Reed Sheppard quiet so far. Reeves inside. No. But the follow by Mitchell and the foul.
Should be able to make Oakland pay on the glass, because when you play zone, even a matchup zone where you do rebound a little better, getting to the offensive glass is always a big key. A little bit early to do that.
Gohlke comes off a screen, fakes the three. Now he'll take it. Yes, sir! The SEC Freshman of the Year.
But look how they are all matched up.
Good look from Sheppard to Reeves for 2. Now Watts comes to get it. Watts on the attack, and that's rejected by Bradshaw, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Lampman and him are out there with 2 fouls.
Here's Townsend, has to be careful.
Well, that was a foul.
He draws the foul with the bucket.
But he knows his guys, and Townsend is so physically strong that he just did.
Thank you, Gene. In the corner, Reeves' three is good, and we're tied at 25. Great closeout, right out on Gohlke. He'll take it anyway. Why not? Gohlke has 18 points in 11 minutes. Reeves, corner three. It's good. Antonio Reeves hits his second triple. Reeves has half of Kentucky's points. Lampman fakes the three. Now he'll take it and make it. 8th three-pointer of the half for Oakland. Reeves of Kentucky have 32 of the 61 points in this game. Conway inside. Turnaround, no. And Ivičić altered that.
But how about Oakland that's taken 11 more shots than Kentucky? Oh.
Dillingham with a three. Conway inside again, trying to go over Ivičić, and this time it works.
Yeah, good move.
First ever meeting between Oakland and Kentucky. Oakland is located in Rochester, Michigan, about 45 minutes northwest of Detroit. Gohlke banks it in! From Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My goodness, what a night for Jack.
Two guys run out on Gohlke, but somebody's open.
Watts, step back, is good. Kentucky with the ball to start the second half. Right into Bradshaw for the jam. Here's Edwards going at Lampman with 2 fouls. Finds a cutting Mitchell, and then Onyenso and 1.
Passing the ball into the big guys. I mean, this defense has to pack it in a little bit more.
Reeves is following Gohlke right now. Townsend trying to muscle his way down low. Nice move for Townsend. He dribbled there.
He bounced it. That's a win. That's a win for Kentucky.
Cole on the attack. And knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Golden Grizzlies.
Antonio Reeves all over Gohlke.
Townsend to Conway for 2. Good look from Trey Townsend. Kentucky, the #1 3-point shooting team in the country. They are 3 of 14 tonight. Gohlke. That 3 won't go. His first shot attempt of the second half. Edwards splits the defense right to the rim for 2 and the foul.
Bad transition defense. Nobody stopped the ball.
And Cole puts up a jumper. And the rebound to Reeves. 5 minutes into the second half. Reeves on the attack, off glass for 2, and Kentucky up by 2.
They're getting after him now a little bit.
Townsend a 3. It's good!
Yeah, they definitely, a couple of guys could use a blow.
Gohlke comes off a screen, puts up a 3. It's good! Townsend comes to get it with 10 on the shot clock. Here's Gohlke again.
What?
His 9th 3! The number 14 seed, the Golden Grizzlies of Oakland, riding Jack Gohlke. Reeves off glass for 2, and Antonio Reeves has 18 points. It's Fierro on Townsend. And Onyenso gets a piece of it again. But then on the rebound, Townsend is fouled.
Not a great possession there.
Fierro knifes through the lane. Lost it. Shepard on Gohlke. Townsend inside. Draws the double. Locates Conway. Right back to Townsend on the block. Townsend goes up and scores.
I'll tell you, a lot of great interior passing on that possession.
Dillingham baseline, out to Edwards. Edwards gets some separation and connects.
Look at Reed Shepard on Gohlke. He's not even looking at the ball. He's just looking at Gohlke.
Watts from the free throw line, and Rocket is heating up.
They played it every second of every game.
Mitchell, the Pittsburgh native, off glass for 2.
Good move there. Conway.
Over on Onyenso, gets the roll. Chris Conway.
These guys are so much smaller. They're scoring in the paint now a little bit too.
Mitchell inside, and the answer for Kentucky.
Gets harder and harder for the Wildcats, and for their young players especially.
Reeves is left alone, but he misses the open shot. Ivičić, the offensive rebound. Back out to Reeves. This time it's good. Conway out to Cole for 3. It's good!
The worst thing you can do against this defense is stand around. No cutting.
Shepard for 3. It's good! his first field goal of the night. 52% from deep on the season. Finally sees his first one go down tonight.
Yeah, Lampman doesn't get out on him like he should, but
here's Gohlke coming off a screen. His three is no good. And tipped around right to Cole. Shot clock resets to 20. Gohlke again. Yes! Fifth player to make 10 or more threes in an NCAA tournament game. The first since Carson Edwards of Purdue 5 years ago. But Reeves has the answer. The SEC sixth man of the year. Cross-court pass. Edwards a three. Big shot!
big shot.
Shot clock down to 6.
They're not going to get a shot off.
Townsend's got to go up. He does. Oh, tough shot! Dillingham, turnaround, nowhere close. Dillingham gets it back. Reeves
going one-on-one.
Step back three. Yes!
What a shot.
Reeves with 27.
Dillingham doesn't even want to shoot now because he's missed a couple in a row.
He's going to shoot this one. It's good!
Try to get it to Townsend.
Watts out to Cole, corner three.
Oh my goodness.
5.1 on the clock, a 5-point game.
The only thing Oakland can't do, just don't foul.
Edwards puts it in. 3.9. John Calipari calls timeout.
Foul him. Nope.
Reeves puts up a three. No good. And Oakland with a March memory of a lifetime.